And so welcome to Satsang. Namaste. In 2012, I renounced my old life. I was running a financial planning firm, and you could say had achieved the American dream, very successful. And I had a darshan with my teacher, who his picture is right here. And it was a 3-minute conversation, and in that conversation he says, Brian, it's time for you to leave your life and pretty much get rid of everything you have, then buy a vehicle like a van, put a bed in it, and set out. So you're done. So I did that. I went home to my apartment in Austin, and I had a little garage sale inside my apartment. I sold my car. I got rid of my business. And then I bought a van, put a bed in the van, and set out. And I just went from city to city, sharing these gatherings, what I'm doing with you now. And the point of it is to really bring the energy, the presence. One could say, the presence of God, the presence of the Lord. That would be a church way to say it if I was at a church. Some would say energy. Some would say vibration. Vibration really isn't very accurate, though. Beyond vibration. Very, very subtle. You have to be very subtle to get the energy of a gathering like this. And then along the way, I happened to meet Trish and Kevin. And they invited me over, and I held a gathering, at least a couple of gatherings here. They were just starting this place. They were very kind to bring me in, this poor wandering monk who had nothing.
We wondered that too.
So that was like 6 years ago, I think.
Longer, yeah.
So longer than that, yeah. So I came kind of at the very beginning of this place. I thought it was a beautiful sentiment. And then, now what, 7 years later, they've been asking me back, so finally I came back. Because I'm living actually in Los Angeles right now, but I don't really have a home, you could say. Home is here. I was having that discussion with someone recently. Was it you? Yeah.
Flight attendant, yeah. So
Yes, about where's home.
Yeah. Here.
About where's home. And I remember, I think I was talking to her about that. She brought her mom, that's good. So I was talking to her about what is home. She was saying, I want to go to, what's that spiritual town in North Carolina? It's really famous? Asheville, yes. Asheville. I want to go to Asheville and become a bartender. She's laughing because she knows. And I said, why do you have to go to Asheville to become a bartender? Is that like, why do you have to go somewhere to be at home? Why do we have to always do something to be happy? Or go somewhere to be happier? Oh, I'm going to go on vacation. If I go to Hawaii, I'll definitely be happier there. So, why? I said, why not find your home here? And how do you do that? Yeah. Well, you stop. You stop. We discussed that. We stopped. And then what did we do? Looked into each other's eyes. For what? 2 minutes? 2 minutes. It's not so easy. Do you ever try that? And then that's the meditation. 2 minutes into the eyes. So, people are very embarrassed to look each other in the eye because, you can see so much in the eyes. You can tell. Like if a person's feeling angry or depressed, you look into their eyes, you can see it. And most people, they don't want you to know that they're angry or depressed. Oh, it's too vulnerable. I said, well, let's do it. So bravely enough, she took that on. Bravely enough. And it's really fun. And I'm telling you, like after she left my little enclave, I'll call it my little cave. They created a little cave for me with a little barrier to block some of the bugs from coming. It was very kind. So she, it didn't work. I was like trying to meditate and I might as well just meditate like this. You know, ready for the gnats to come. The gray gnat's very comfortable because it's cooler.
This is their week.
They wanted to be part of the meditation too, I figure, you know, yeah. The gnats, they want to evolve. In the gnat kingdom, maybe they get to the deer kingdom. Maybe they get to the deer kingdom, maybe they can get to the human kingdom or something. Sometime you reach the human kingdom, you know, the difference between the humans and the other creatures is that we have this sort of high intellect. We can consider something beyond eating food, sleeping, sex, and fear. Those are the 4 things that humans are after in this world. We all know that. The 4 things, right? We spend 90% of our time going after that. Everyone's insecure. It's fear. So then animals are on the same playing field. Normal animals, that's what they go for, the 4 things. Fear, sleep, sex, and food. So the question is can we get beyond the animal? And it's said that when you reach the heart, you go beyond the animal. When you reach the heart chakra, the heart space, you've gone beyond the animal. Now, not many humans have gotten there yet, at least on this planet. But it's a worthy goal to get beyond animal consciousness. And you know how you do it. You do less of those things, less of the 4 things, and you focus more on your soul. So here, we're trying to reverse the inertia of the world that tells you to chase after the material things to be happy and to awaken your inner home. And when that energy, that heart awakens, you know how that feels. Joy all the time. Whoever you see, even when your enemy slaps you in the face, go ahead, slap me in the... You know, Christ said that, of course. Very powerful when you can do that and still have your heart open to that so-called enemy. And, you know, the sort of classic phrase, they know not what they do, because they don't. Most people are mean to you. Either they don't realize they're being mean to you, or they grew up in a very harsh condition in which they're doing mean things, and that's just how they were programmed. So if you just say, oh, you shouldn't be that way, well then try reversing 20 years of abuse, what they went through. Try doing that, right? Which takes a tremendous amount of spiritual work. You have to be vigilant about your ego every day to work out your problems. Otherwise, most people end up being the same, you know, like not changing their personality, not really genuinely changing themselves to uplift themselves, to touch their heart. So when you touch this space, you touch joy, and your life becomes fantastic because everyone is loving, everything is loving to you. And then you're in a meditative state all the time too, which is kind of cool. Because when you walk around, the whole world is sort of, what we were talking about? Kind of chaotic, right? That's a great word. The whole world's chaotic, but you're walking around like this, with a foolish grin on your face. She knows what I'm talking about. Foolish grin, and people wonder like, what's wrong with you? You're supposed to be worried about this, whatever, virus, illness, this and thing. You have to be worried. If you're not worried, you're not participating in the collective consciousness. Oh, sorry, I'm unplugged.
Yes.
Yeah.
My inner world is not your inner world.
Yes.
I am on a different plane now. That's the heart. Living on a different plane. So, my wish is for everyone here to be able to experience that energy, that you could ascend to that plane and at least experience that for a few minutes. If not, to continue to take that throughout your life, which is the ultimate goal, right? Where you're in the state all the time. Mantra is a really powerful way to trigger those beautiful states. Raise your hand if you've chanted mantra before. Okay. So then, after this, then everyone will, I'll ask at the end, has anyone chanted mantra before? And if you don't raise your hand, I know you were sleeping or you forgot. It's like, oh, this is quick forgetting. So we're gonna chant mantra to activate those higher states of consciousness. You may notice that my favorite topic happens to be love. And it's not like the romantic love, which I've gone through, which is fantastic. Because, if you reach the high romantic love, and I would say, what about 2 months into it? The height of that love? Oh, the most beautiful state, right? Now, if you could maintain that, do you think it's that person that's creating the love for you?
No.
It comes from you. That's the mistake that we make. We think that we're hanging out. It must be that person. They must put me under a spell. And so, because I feel so fantastic around them, I must need them. But that creeps in, doesn't it? It creeps in automatically. Suddenly, when we're separate from them, oh, but don't go. I need you. Because I need you to be happy. Because you were the trigger for my love. But it's not that. It's you who create the intensity of the love. Do you know the word samadhi? The samadhi is considered the highest state of consciousness when you feel one with the entire universe. The intensity of that romantic love when you think of them. See, it's really fantastic love when you're driving down the street, someone crashes into you, and then they come out of their car and say, oh, are you okay? And you say, no problem, I'm in love. Because your love is so strong that it overwhelms your system. So even the bad things don't seem so bad. Don't worry, I'm in love. It's okay. You crashed my car. It's all good. Now give me your insurance card.
Don't forget that part.
So I want to try. Oh man, my hood is getting kind of hot. So a great way to connect to the energy of love is through using a breath first, and then a mantra, and then you meditate upon the presence that you created. That's a good way to sort of take a step by step towards deeper meditations. So breath is a key thing to control your mind. Key. Some of you, I've actually done a little bit of breath with you. So we're going to try it. So we're going to do a breath and a mantra at the same time. So this is how we begin. We place our right hand on our heart like this. And then we're going to take in a deep breath, filling the heart with light. And as we breathe out, we'll chant the mantra together, Om Hridayam. Hridayam is the esoteric structure for the heart space. That may not make any sense, but it's to activate the heart space. So you can try it with me. So breathe in deeply through the nose. Om Hridayam. Right? And then again, we take in a deep breath, breathe in the light into the heart. Om Hridayam. Deep breath again. Om Hridayam. Inhale again. Om Hridayam. Deep breath in. Om Hridayam. Breathing in. Om Hridayam. Om Hridayam. Om Hridayam. Om Hridayam. We'll do it 3 more times. Om Hridayam. Om Hridayam. Om Hridayam. You can relax your hand and just notice the energy. Just even set your intention. I want to feel the deeper essence of that mantra. The intention is really important. I want to dive deeper into the presence of the mantra. Visualize the light in your heart getting brighter and purifying your heart, clearing that energy center. Activating it. Imagine it's expanding through your chest. The light expanding through your throat, into your head, filling your brain with light. Illuminating all the neurons, all the signals in your brain. The light flows through your shoulders, your arms, to your hands. The light flows down through your abdomen, your pelvis, through your legs, all the way down to your feet. Imagining every single cell of your body lit up by the light of the heart. Imagine the light expands into your aura. Surrounds you in a bubble of light. Purifying all of your energy fields. Your whole being consumed in the light. And then the light expands throughout the tent. And surrounds everyone in the tent. And the whole place is illuminated by this beautiful light of the heart. You could imagine the whole space as a kind of heaven on earth. A holy space. But the space is just so pure that even the angels are attracted to this place. So you can kind of imagine 4 angels sort of descending down into the space. 4 archangels. and also blessing this space with their presence. And because now the energy is so strong here that it just expands to fill the whole land, sanctifies this entire land. And all people who take a step onto this land can feel that presence, like walking into another dimension. And so then we pray that all beings who set foot on this land may be sanctified, may be touched by the energy, may be blessed and uplifted. That this place may become a vortex particularly attracting genuine spiritual seekers. And so it is. And so it will be. And so you can sing with me, or harmonize with me if you like. The mantra Purnam Premam Anandam, which means, does anyone remember? Purnam, wholeness, Premam, love, Anandam, bliss. You can sing with me as you get the tune. It's pretty easy. With your beautiful voice. Purnam Premam Anandam, Purnam Premam Anandam, Purnam Premam try to remember one of the most loving experiences you've ever had in your life. A time in your past where maybe you fell in love with someone, or someone did something just so amazingly sweet to you that you were moved. And that love that you feel, that appreciation, that gratitude, that movement in your heart, just setting your intention now to really expand that. Feel that just vibrating in every cell of your body. All your thoughts just honeyed with that love. You could say your consciousness dripping with honey, the sweetness. And then visualize someone in your life who is in need, who maybe is hurting right now, who's in pain or suffering. Imagine that they're here, right in front of you. Try to see them here as clearly as you can. Just feel the warm light of your heart just radiating towards them. And touching their heart. Healing them. Maybe as the light touches them, you can see them visibly heal. And then you can ask that person in front of you, what message do you have for me? And let them answer. And then thank that person for being here. And then just let them go. You can chant with me the mantra Premam Bol. Premam, which means Hooray for love. Yes, that's a simple translation. Premam bowl. If you want to harmonize, you can. Again, setting our intention to really feel into the energy of the music. This is not about singing perfectly or showing off your Sanskrit skills. However good you are at pronouncing the words, if you don't feel it, what's the point? If your heart is dry, what's the point of living? Really? You didn't come down here to touch your heart and other people's heart. What are you doing here? Living a sort of dry intellectual life where you learn a bunch of subjects in school and then you're done? Did that really matter so much? Remember, the people who you were most impacted were the ones that you touched their heart. You really affected them on a deep level because it was an exchange that you can't explain. We want that magic all the time. You know, Christ called it the living water. The living water. You drink from this well, lady, and it's just water. You'll thirst again. But if you drink from my water, you will have eternal life, meaning your love is unending. You will always be satisfied. From this normal well, you have to keep coming back to drink from it. You'll always be thirsty. From my water, the living water, it will be eternal for you. You will never have to come back. You will be free. It's a really deep statement. You can sing. Premambo, premambo, premam, premambo, 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 premam, premambo, premambo. So just to honor our conversation about returning home, we'll conclude with one more mantra singing together. And this one is Hari Om. Hari Om means hurry home. Come back to your own being, to the core of your being where everything's good. Everything's happy. You don't need anything. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari So these are the closing prayers. You can just listen and let them wash over you. Feel them. These prayers are actually in honor of the Sat Guru. And I would not be here had it not been by the guidance of my teacher, Sri Swami Purna Maharaj. He is my guiding light and inspiration, and the reason why these gatherings come alive. And I would have not renounced had it not been for his encouragement. So I bowed down to the Satguru. The guiding light. Om Asatona Sat Gamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Lead us from untruth to truth. Lead us from darkness to light. Lead us from death to immortality. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. The Guru is Brahma, the creator. The Guru is Vishnu, the sustainer. The Guru is Shiva, the destroyer. Guru is indeed that supreme being. I bow unto that Guru. Tvameva Mata Japita Tvameva Bandhus Chasaka Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. You are my mother, yes you are. You are my father, yes you are. You're my friend. You're my wealth. You're everything to me. You're my God of gods. This is whole. That is whole. From wholeness comes the whole. When we take away the whole from the whole still remains whole. We place our hands in prayer position in front of our heart. We'll chant together the mantra Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, sending a wave of peace to all beings in this world. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace be unto all.